Hey everybody, this is Pastor Will and
Chinedum Ezeku,
Reverend Chinedum Ezeku from Nigeria, and the Will and
Jimmy Show.
One more time, this is the world famous Will and
Jimmy Show. There
All
you go. All
Okay.
right.
We're glad to have you back with us again. We're just getting used to you being here.
Yes.
And now you're going to leave us.
Yes.
Yes. He sounded happy about that, didn't he? But anyway, we are so glad that you've been able to be with us these last couple of weeks
Yeah.
and got to experience a little bit of American Thanksgiving. And Thursday, tomorrow, when this program is recording, will be tomorrow, you'll be able to have probably an authentic Thanksgiving meal.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm full of expectation.
Yeah, there you go.
He's full of expectation. I like that, don't you?
He is.
I like that. And you're now full of expectation, and you will soon be full of turkey. Okay. We like to have fun here on the Will and Jimmy Show.
Yeah.
And Jimmy, I see you still wearing your short pants.
Well, I did today.
And it was 22 degrees this morning,
Yeah, it was.
but it warms up in the afternoon.
Yeah. It's
Chinedum still hasn't been able to see snow, and we're praying hard. All of you, this man lives in Africa. He has never seen snow, and if we had enough time, we were going to put him on a bus to Buffalo,
Yes.
a one-way trip, because it will be next summer before anybody sees you
Yes.
in all that deep snow.
yeah. That's.
But can you believe 80 inches of snow?
Can't
That's hard to
imagine.
believe.
It is.
That's over my head.
No, that is too much.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
You got that right. But anyway, what is one of your, what is some memory that you will be taking back with you to Nigeria from Shades of Grace?
Matter of fact, I'm so happy for what I've seen. The love and the care given to the homeless. When they knock on the door, you ask them what they need, and you go to make sure that they get it, including clothing and foodstuff, sometimes groceries, and and sometimes the other day, the couple that I saw, that said, we are so cold. They were brought in and given some warmth.
Right.
They had to go and take shower, and that kindness is wonderful. This is the type of thing that we need in the world.
Yes, we do.
If we can take care of one another this
Yes.
way, this world will be a better place.
Yes, it would. Thank you for sharing that, Reverend Chinedum. It is so true. And when the bottom line has all been written and the story has been read and the book has been closed, the important thing that Jesus asked is, how did you deal with the least of these,
Yes.
my brothers and sisters? The least, last, lost, and lonely. So we've been really happy that you could be with us these days. And you're planning to be with us on the weekend worship, I think.
Yes.
Hopefully on Saturday.
On Saturday, yes.
Yeah, we hope that you can make it on Saturday. And you all come on out and be a part of our worship. Jimmy, we had a great service on Saturday. We celebrated our Thanksgiving service
Yes.
because this coming Sunday is the beginning of Advent.
Advent.
Can you believe that?
Yes.
Advent. And we'll be preaching about hope. We do hope, peace, joy, and love.
I love.
And so we'll be talking about hope this week. And so it's hard to believe that it's already upon us.
It is.
Yes.
It is. Yes.
So Jimmy, tell us a little bit what's going on.
We've had a very busy week here.
Oh, we've had a busy week.
A lot of people are off work this week, and
Right.
the donations have been pouring in this week. Lots of clothing and food, and
Yes.
boy, we got a lot of stuff yesterday, didn't we?
Well, I was here even after you left and after Steve left. A lady called and she could not get here until 4 o'clock. And I was just constantly unloading supplies and things. And I think I got home just a little before 5 o'clock yesterday.
Yes.
Because the donations just kept coming and the phone kept ringing. But have you ever read in the Old Testament Trinidum? I'm sure you have. And I don't know all the story of this, but the people were bringing so much to the temple
Yes.
that the priest had to say, "Stop! We can't handle anymore. You got to wait a little bit."
Of
Have you read
course.
that?
Yes, I've
Yeah.
read that. I've read that.
And that happens here sometimes.
It does.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, it does. It sure
Yeah.
does.
And some days we just say, "Lord, you've blessed us," but then someone will come along and need exactly what has been brought. Yeah. And so we're just kind of like a clearinghouse.
Yes. Yes.
The Lord puts it in our hands to put it in someone else's
Someone
hands.
else does that.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're very thankful for that.
Yes.
For all the people who donate. We had a first-time group do sandwiches today for lunch from Oak Glen out in Fall Branch.
Yes, that was the community mission
Yes. Group.
group.
Club,
Or
yeah.
club. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Did I post that?
I don't think you did.
Please remind me, Jimmy.
I
I
did.
started, and then you get so busy here, you can't
Yeah.
find time to do these little blurbs.
Yeah, so we've got some new partners with the Bag Mill Ministry part. That
Yes.
that have caught on here just over the last couple of months. and
Right.
Helping us often. So today was their first time. We thank them for that.
Yeah, the Lord is faithful.
And, so many donations coming yesterday and today. It's hard to keep track of who brought what.
Yes, it is.
So much, but
But if we fail to mention something, if we fail to thank you, and we love to do social media, we like to post with permission folks' picture and where you're from and all that. If we fail to get that on there, please forgive us because it's not intentional. Sometimes we get busy with so much. I mean, the phones are ringing, people are calling, and other needs, and the clothing closet next door, and there's just so much happening. It's so easy to become distracted. Yeah,
it always seems to happen at once.
yeah.
We'll be kind of slowly steady for a couple
And then all of a
hours.
sudden it just explodes.
And yes, all at once. So
Yeah.
it's hard sometimes.
Yeah. But
we-
we're not complaining.
No.
No.
But we do equally appreciate everyone.
Right. And so we're recording this on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And of course, as you're watching this now, it's on Wednesday evening, the night before Thanksgiving. And I would imagine some of your houses smell like baked turkey and pumpkin pies and cranberry sauce and all the trimmings. And we want to take just a moment and wish all of you a most blessed Thanksgiving service.
Yes.
And be grateful and thankful for everything. So Jimmy, let us know what is coming up here in the near future.
All right. Well, this week we're going to remain open through Thanksgiving. Just some hours changes. I think we
Yes.
need to let everybody know about.
We're reducing our hours.
Yeah, Wednesday will be, well, that's today. We're normal hours, but Thursday and Friday,
Yes.
we're only going to be here from 10 until 12.
At least that's our plan.
Yeah.
And when we do that, I'm
Yeah.
usually here until at least 2 or 3. But,
Yeah.
but we try to close the doors at noon tomorrow and Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we're back Saturday morning for 10:30 worship.
Yes.
And then next week we're back to regular schedule.
Yeah.
It'll be Christmas before you know it.
Yes,
We'll
we
turn
got to
right
get
around.
our wreaths hung up in the building, and I miss Billy Peters because he usually climbs up there and does all of that for us.
Yeah.
And he's been hunting those deer for a while, so maybe the deer hunting is almost over, and he'll be back. But anyway, we've had a good holiday, and
Yeah.
we've been blessed.
I wonder how many people have got their Christmas trees up already.
Oops.
You know?
Do you put up a Christmas tree in Nigeria? Do you all do that?
Yes, we put up Christmas trees. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
When does it go up? Now or closer to Christmas?
Close to the Christmas.
Close.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I see a lot of people decorating early this year.
Yes.
Now, I know this upcoming weekend, my wife, I'm sure, will have our Christmas tree up. I guarantee
Yeah.
it. It's coming, yes.
Well, John's been working on our tree here at Shades and putting the lights up around the windows in all of our buildings, but the tree will be up and lit for this coming Saturday in Advent.
I noticed some very beautiful poinsettias, too,
Yes,
that we
yes.
have in the building.
Those poinsettias came from Engel Supermarket. They're beautiful.
They're huge.
And yeah, they're big, and they're going to be nice and add to our worship space.
It looks very nice.
Yeah.
Very festive for Christmas.
Yes. Let's see. Let's ask Chinadum another question.
Okay.
What is your favorite tradition in your home country of Nigeria for Christmas? What is the main thing that? What is the focus upon?
The focus is bringing families together, you know. Christmas is just like people take time off work
Okay.
and then come to be together with the family and socialize, you know, a lot.
Okay.
You know, together, worship, go to worship. A lot of people that don't even go to church on regular times.
Well, come on, Christmas.
Yeah, on Christmas, they all feel that.
And this year, Christmas is on Sunday.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll be doing our Christmas service on Christmas Eve morning, Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And Jimmy, are we going to try to put together something like we have been for Christmas? It is, I mean, honestly, folks, you just don't know. We are so busy here, and we just can't get the time to do what we want to do we, Jimmy?
I know. It's so hard. It really
It's
is.
just so
we could,
much happening.
we could literally work all the time
Yeah.
if we would allow ourselves to do that.
Yeah, and we can't do that.
And it would, but yes, I do have an idea.
Okay.
It's going to be different than what we've done in years past.
Okay, great.
But we will have a Christmas Eve service at late at night.
Okay, that'll
as
be
we
good.
as we come into Christmas Day,
Okay.
and then of course Christmas Day we will have our service at 4:00.
4:00, yes.
Virtual service on Facebook
Yes.
and YouTube, just like always.
Okay.
But we will, and we may throw in we hope to have a Friday Night Live between
Yes.
now and Christmas as well.
Yes.
And we're planning a few things, but I've got an idea.
Okay.
And I'll need some people's help to make this happen. So
Okay.
all those who are watching tonight, I'm going to need people to really participate in this. I like for people to
Mm-hmm.
participate, and I think everyone else likes it too. So
And you have to get Reverend Chinadum's little testimony before he goes back to
we
Africa.
can do that. We can
And,
definitely do
we'll
that.
make you a star while you're here.
Thank you very much.
Well, we've really enjoyed you being here.
Yeah.
You're a good presence.
You have a
for
kind
Shade's
spirit.
Grace. Yes.
And a beautiful smile.
Yeah.
You have a real, genuine love for the Lord.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. And so yeah, we'll have something together, and I'll be talking about it here after Thanksgiving, kind of what we're going to do.
Okay,
and
that sounds
how
good.
people can help us. But be ready, because I'll be calling on you.
Be ready for in an hour that you think not. Jimmy will call to record.
That's right. That's right.
And you twist on the
Yeah.
scriptures.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that
all
sounds exciting.
Yeah, it is. It is. But it is. It's hard to get things done.
Yeah.
It's tough. But we make it happen.
Okay.
We can get it done.
Okay, so we've got worship this Saturday at 10:30, and the message is about hope. Landon's already been over here getting the music together and preparing all of that for the Saturday worship service. And we have something coming up next week. Is it next week, Jimmy? The ballad screening?
It'll be the following week. It's on Tuesday,
Okay.
December the 6th.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, it is a free health screening provided,
Okay.
sponsored by Ballad. They're going to be doing blood pressure checks, diabetes checks.
Yes.
This is for anyone.
Yeah.
And also, if you do not have insurance,
They'll have to
the
try to connect you
referrals will
up.
be available. Insurance help will be available. They are trying to get everyone the type of health care that they need.
Yes.
And that is going to be from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Tuesday, December the 6th.
Okay.
So,
All right. So
come be a
looking
part of that.
ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
thank you to Ballad for Uzoma, and
Yes.
I believe Terry Lark's going to be involved in this, and
Good.
we're going to hopefully this will be a success, and we do this periodically.
Yeah, and we'll be trying to spread the word by social media and any way that we can. Speaking
Yes.
of Terry, you mentioned Terry's name,
Uh-huh.
and I noticed we're recording this on Tuesday the 22nd, but he made a post a little while ago, and it's the only thing I have seen at all today about November 22nd. And Terry, thank you for posting that. Do you remember what it is, Jimmy? This is the date in 1963 that President Kennedy
Oh,
was assassinated.
Okay.
And I haven't heard a soul mention that. No one has mentioned it. But I remember where I was when that happened. Believe it or not. I was in grade school. I would have been in about the third grade, I guess. And I remember when we came in from the playground at recess the teacher telling us that our president had just been shot. So that's, but thank you, Terry, for reminding us. I'm going to try to do a little post here in a minute if I don't get distracted again. But I'm glad Terry reminded us of that. How quickly we do forget a lot of these things, right?
I know the parade was around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I know that much. Of course, I wasn't around back then. But
Where were you?
I wasn't quite even thought of.
You were
at that
still
point.
with the Lord way back there
My
somewhere.
mother and father were probably still in elementary school, I guess.
Oh my goodness.
In '63.
See, I forget. I'm old enough to be his daddy. I really am.
Yeah, it's true.
I know that he
That's true.
looks old and ugly, but he's really not.
No, I'm not that old.
No, I have to pick on Jimmy because he's letting his hair grow out.
Yeah, I am. I'm pretty proud of
He's
myself.
got those new glasses
Yeah.
and letting his hair hang down.
Yeah.
Ever since we played that song, step right up and walk right in and let your hair hang.
I felt the pressure.
Okay, all right. But anyway, let's see. I wanted to share this with you all. Miss Bell sent her son Toby by on Saturday, and she's been making these little.
Beautiful.
We used to call them little prayer cloths, but she makes prayer hearts,
Yes.
and it has Philippians 4:13, and it says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." May this little heart prayer cloth remind you of God's love. And Miss Bell has created all of these, and she's made these a little different. And Jimmy, she told me that she makes these from scratch, buys the packaging and everything. They look commercially made.
They do, yeah.
But she makes those. You pick out a color for your wife. Pick out something that you think your wife would like,
Well, like,
and you
okay.
take it back to her. Okay? She likes that bright pink with the heart. Okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
There.
Yes.
All right, there we go. That's your wife. What's your wife's name?
Joy.
Joy.
Chidima Ezuku.
Okay.
Chidimam is Joy.
Joy.
Joy. All right.
Yes.
Well,
You know what it says? The joy of the Lord shall be my strength.
Right, yes.
How long y'all been married?
We've been married for more than 25 years.
Oh my goodness.
25 years.
Wow. Yeah.
We were in the building a little while ago, and I heard Reverend Chinadum over there praising the Lord, and he had his earphones on. He was actually, I found out later, preaching a convocation or a consecration service.
It's a birthday service of the Bishop of United States of America.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wow.
So he was,
Right, Reverend Wade.
and you were doing this online, and a lot of people were listening,
Yes.
yeah, from all over the place.
Yes.
So that was right here in Shades of Grace, made international headlines today.
Yeah.
All right.
Never know what's going on
No,
in
we
this
don't.
building.
We never know.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, somebody walked by and they said, "Is that man over there talking to himself?" And I said, "No, he's preaching." You ever preach to yourself?
Sometimes you preach to yourself.
Yeah. Hey, we have to believe it before we can make them believe it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So sometimes I have to preach to me. Yeah. Jimmy, I hear our phone ringing
The
out
phone
there.
is ringing.
Well,
Yes.
it'll just have to ring again.
We don't have a secretary
Yeah,
at the moment.
we're the only ones here at the moment,
Yes.
so that's good. Jimmy, anything else you want to tell us about?
Not that I can think of. I think that
Okay.
kind of covers everything that we've got going on.
And I am enjoying my hey dudes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey
Hey,
dudes.
dudes.
Hey, my hey dudes. Okay. Just want to let y'all know that.
You know, since I've got my Hey Dudes, I don't think I've got two different pair, and I rotate. I don't think I've wore anything else other than my Hey Dudes.
Okay.
I like them that much. I
Yeah.
wore socks today with my Hey, even though
Do
I'm
you
gonna
call
shirt.
those socks?
not
Yeah.
really.
They're not very. They only come to his ankle.
Yeah,
They're not very big, are they?
I do wear socks.
Well,
But
okay.
you know, if it's going to be 55 or above, generally I'll wear my shorts.
Yeah.
And you know, hey, the weather looks nice the next few days.
We're going to have some nice weather for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that I'm looking forward to that. I noticed this morning even with these cold temperatures, all of my pansies have bloomed.
Yeah, they
And
love
they
the
are
cold
so
weather.
bright, purple and yellow, and
Pansies love cold weather. Yes.
they have
They
bloomed
do.
over the last couple of days. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I can think of right now that we've got
Okay.
going on.
Well, give
And,
us a little extra time for our Bible questions.
That's right.
Then. Okay.
Well, I like. I said last week we got new questions from our friends in Canada.
Yes, thank you, Charlotte from
And,
Sudbury, Ontario.
I'm just now starting to scratch the surface on these, and I really like these. These are very neat. They are look like little bookmarks. I'll put one up
Yeah,
here. It looks
okay.
like that, and each one is themed. The questions are themed.
Okay.
So today I picked Proverbs.
Okay.
A lot of wisdom in Proverbs. So, question number 1, according to Proverbs 3:6, what will God do for us if we acknowledge Him in all of our ways?
If we acknowledge Him, the Lord will bless us. The Lord, if we acknowledge Him in every aspect of our lives, I know we normally sing it like a song when we acknowledge the Lord, that the Lord will guide us, the Lord will strengthen us.
And direct our path.
And
You're going to
direct
guide
our
us,
life.
right? Make our path straight.
Yeah.
That's it. You got it.
Make the
Okay.
crooked path straight.
Yes.
You ever travel on any crooked roads?
Yes.
Potholes?
Yes.
We have potholes so big sometimes they go fishing. No, I'm just joking. Okay.
We have a lot of potholes in Nigeria.
Yeah. Okay.
We do in Kingsford.
You
as
have them
well.
big enough to go swimming in, right?
No.
Okay. We have to joke a little bit.
Okay, that one was kind of easy. This one's a little tougher, I think. According to Proverbs 3, verses 9 through 10, and this is a multiple choice. I can give you the multiple choice on this one. What will the Lord give you when you honor Him from your wealth and from the first of your produce? And the choices are A, fruitful harvest, B, barns filled with plenty, or C, ripe vines. What will the Lord
B.
give you? It is B. Yes,
B.
barns filled with plenty. That's right. Okay, I thought
Do
that
you
was
all
really
have?
hard.
Do you watch Jeopardy? And do you have Jeopardy? The program Jeopardy? And no. Okay.
No, we don't have-
And it goes. "Du, du, 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 du." They ask questions like this,
Okay.
and then they give you the music thing, and you have like how many seconds to
Think about 30 seconds
To
for
come
the
up
final
with the-
Jeopardy.
Come up with the answer.
Yeah.
what they answer, and that's what we're trying to do here. But
Yeah.
you don't have Jeopardy in your country.
Okay. All right. Question number 3. This is also from Proverbs 3, verse 11. And this is a multiple choice question. Don't loathe the reproof of the Lord, or do what to his disciple? And the choices are A, refuse it, B, laugh at it, or C, reject it.
Well, you want to make a guess? It would have to be A or C.
Yeah. It's one of the two. You're down to 50% here. Yeah. One of the two.
Is it A or C? Refuse or reject?
I'll reject.
Reject.
Okay.
That's it. Reject it. Yes.
All right. Give
Yeah.
the Reverend Chinnadoom. There we go, Chinnadoom.
Yes.
Credit for that.
That's
Okay.
right. That's
All right.
good. Okay. Question number 4. According to Proverbs 3:12, what does the Lord do to those He loves? He reproves them, rejects them, or ignores them.
Reproves them.
Reproves them.
Absolutely.
That's it. Yes.
I think in another, what translation is that coming from? Do you know?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
It doesn't
I think
say.
the King James might say chasten or
yes.
chastise.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
chastens. You know, there's a Thanksgiving song that sometimes we sing. It says, "We gather together. He hastens and chastens his will." Remember that one?
I sure don't.
Well, that came to me. That word "chasten" is in one of the old Thanksgiving hymns.
Okay.
We gather
Mhm.
together.
we might hear that one soon,
Yeah,
right?
we gather together.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The last question, question number 5, and this one has a bonus. First part, Proverbs 3:13 through 14. What can provide greater profit than silver or gold? Is it A, diamonds, B, wisdom, or C, friends?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
All right.
That's it. Wisdom. And the bonus is, in the same verses, what is wisdom more precious than?
Is that a choice?
No, this is the bonus. They don't give you a choice. So it
This is the
says,
bonus question.
yes.
Wisdom is more precious than gold or
That-
silver
yes.
or money.
Your jewels and jewels. Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Riches.
Yeah.
It's more precious than riches.
All right. Very good job. That was good.
All right.
Yeah, those are kind of tough. But I do like reading Proverbs. Those
Yeah.
are some real wise,
Yes.
verses to live by for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tonight we are going to end this. I put in here, this is our Thanksgiving edition of the Will and Jimmy Show.
Yes.
This past Saturday, our Shades of Grace band, Landon, Jeff, and Quinn did a wonderful version of the song Give Thanks by Don Moen. And we're going to end with that tonight. And Pastor Will's going to see if you wanted to close us out with a prayer and just during this song, just meditate and think of all the things that we are so grateful for
Okay.
just in this year. COVID really set everything back.
Yes, it changed the world.
And we'll never go back to the way it was before. This is, as we say, the new normal. But we still have so many things to be
Yes.
thankful for.
So much
And let's
to
just
thank Him
take
for.
a few minutes and remember
Yeah,
all
let's
those.
take just a moment and pray, okay?
Yes.
Gracious and loving God, we do thank you with open hearts and open minds tonight for your grace and for your mercy, for your patience and your long suffering with us, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. Father, help us to truly live in an attitude of gratitude, and help us to be thankful, and help us in the midst of our thankfulness to be mindful of those who are going through tragedy and heartache, especially the people of the Ukraine who are losing so very much. Lord, we ask you to have mercy. And we ask you that that war would cease. Lord, that all the weapons could be turned into plowshares and peace, Lord, would come. Let there be peace upon earth. That's my Thanksgiving prayer, that peace could come into the hearts of all your children, wherever they may be. Lord, as the song says, may all your children, your warring children, cease the madness. And help us, Lord, to love one another as you have loved us. Thank you for the Reverend Chinadum, who is with us and who has been with us for these days. We ask you to bless him in ministry in all that he does, in his family and his country. And Lord, bless Jimmy tonight, and we thank you for him, and thank you for all the people who make up this Shades of Grace congregation, both in-house and virtually, Lord. What a mighty God we serve. We honor you and we give you glory, and indeed so much to thank you for. And let everybody in this room, Chinadum, Jimmy, and I, say amen.
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 Well, Chinny Doom, it's been great to have you with us.
Thank you very
And we
much.
hope to see you again very soon. We sure do.
Soon and very soon we shall see old Chinadum. I may sing that Sunday for you.
Yeah.
There you go. That's good.
Okay.
What a way to end the show. We can't top that.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ. the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done